So, Sylarn has been decided, and I went with the gorgeous Mazkin to take the honor of lighting both fires. Yes, the Mazkin, whom are personally making me go mad with thoughts of lust. You cannot deny a man something that he so greatly physically desires for such a long time, and then be around the object of what he greatly needs, which seems so flauntingly shoved in his face, but is not able to do anything about it without there being consequences. But lack of sex is best not to focus on, because it doesn't make it any better. The Great Torch has been relit, and I chose Mania, which is odd because I backed the Mazkin early at Sylarn, but regardless of that, I've also chosen to remove Duke Thaden of Mania and to take his place. It's not because I want to do nothing all day and be blissfully happy about it, far from it. I just want the happy part, even if I have to deal with the Orioles as my guards and soldiers. I would much prefer the Mazkin as my guards and soldiers, though. But I will take the happiness that comes with the position, even though I don't plan to behave like the Bosmer I am replacing. I have seen the Duchess and how she thinks and behaves, and I have had my fill of dementia. Dementia is, well, sadness, hate, rage, paranoia, and fear. All the negatives. Well, that is the story of my life, and I do not want that anymore if I'm able to make the choice. So I choose to be happy. I choose Mania over dementia. Further, I don't know if I have a choice to be a duke or not anymore, as Sheogorath is insistent that I do this, and it would be difficult to deny a Daedric prince his requests within their own realm. Funny that I have to become this duke, this leader for the people of his realm while he is gone. Without him, what is to stop the Grey March? Who can stop another Daedric prince in the flesh or spirit? Either way, it's not an avatar this time, but I'm guessing it's all me, and this I do not like. Although I have stopped a Daedric prince before, but that was in Mundus, outside of that Daedric prince's realm, and I don't suppose that Akatosh will show up again and do what it did before by destroying Jyggalag for me this time. The avatar of Mehrunes Dagon on Mundus was destroyed, not the spirit of Mehrunes Dagon. To destroy its actual spirit would take some power to do. I'm guessing that would require many, if not all, the Daedric princes to work together on something like that. Mehrunes Dagon was sent back to his own Oblivion realm, and that Daedric prince still exists and is probably plotting his return to Mundus, and I'm sure against me if he can. I'm really not sure I want all this now. I know Sheogorath said I'd be granted many of his powers, and I would become very powerful. So, I cannot help but think that this is still my way to apotheosis. I pray to the Nine that it is, though I do not think that the Nine will respond to me while I am away in another Oblivion realm. But let's hope that they do, because I still offer a silent prayer to them, even here. Wide-Eye.
Greetings, friend. Greetings, friend.
Greetings.
How can I help you this fine day?
Heard any good rumors lately?
Duma Grabank at the Missing Pauldron is collecting that amber you find in the root tunnels.
Yes. I need more matrixes. Guess I'm not killing enough Grumites. Okay, so I'm looking for Duke Thaden.
Such a kind and noble man.
Is he?
In times like these, it's good to have a leader who still enjoys all the modern pleasures Mania has to offer.
What pleasures?
Well, yes.
The greenmote.
Apart from enjoying his painting, reading a good book, or a rousing night of erotic bedroom games. I'm speaking of greenmote, of course. There is no greater pleasure. If I didn't have such a busy daily routine, I'd likely indulge myself in its pleasures more often.
What does greenmote do, exactly? Actually, it doesn't sound like it would be such a bad life as the Duke of Mania. Not bad at all. Oh, do I have access to the Mazkin, though? I can't even think of that with Vilya, though. But it's a nice fantasy to hold in my head. So, daily routine.
At the risk
Tell
of
me about
being
it.
rude, I must confess I don't like talking about the specifics of my routine. Thaden has too many enemies that may turn that knowledge against him. He depends on me quite dearly.
Excuse me. Well, maybe I can persuade you.
We'll see. Don't, please, so you say. Don't try to... Sure, that's cute.
All right.
That's pretty far-fetched. What nonsense. Don't, please, That's pretty good. That's one... Good one. One... Yes, sure. That never happened. Yeah. Don't waste... Don't, please, I'm sorry. So, one... Whatever... Not bad. Not bad at all. Don't talk such rot. Don't... Good one. Yeah, right. Not... So you... Don't waste your... Don't, please, I'm sorry. You're good.
Okay, well, now that I've talked to her for a while and gotten her to like me more, let's talk about your daily routine.
Very well. I see little harm in telling you. After a bit of reading in the garden and running my special errand at noon, I like to shop at Books of Bliss.
Books of Bliss.
Around
oh, yes.
8 p.m. we are served dinner. Gundlar is quite a chef and prepares Thaden's meals personally, adding just a hint of greenmote. After that, we dance, we sing, or we do whatever else suits my lord's tastes.
Doesn't sound like such a bad life as a duke. Tell me about the greenmote.
Greenmote is the refined version of the spores that are harvested from the spore trees that dot Mania. We keep the greenmote safely tucked inside the greenmote silo. You can imagine the ruckus if its location was known. Only a select few, such as myself, know the silo's location. However, we are sworn to secrecy.
Sworn to secrecy, huh? Anything else you can tell me about the greenmote?
There isn't enough gold or enough jokes in the world that would convince me to tell you where the greenmote is located.
All right. So, tell me more about Duke Thaden.
Yes, I must attend to him. Speaking to you has already cost me time. I must go.
So White-Eye has described to me a bit of her routine. I'll need to find where she gets greenmote from and obtain some without being discovered. White-Eye mentions she does a special errand at noon every day. I should follow her and see where she goes. That's probably when she goes and gets some greenmote. Day to you. I don't know why Sheogorath even has mortals here. I would assume most Oblivion realms do not. They just have all Daedra. Well, then again, I've really only been to 2, so... Well, 3 if you count that one made for that, no, I don't even remember his name now. The fool that followed Maroon's Dagon was his top lieutenant out of the, Mythic Dawn.
Good day to you.
Yeah, he had his own Oblivion realm, and it was beautiful, but everybody was being tortured. Beautiful outside.
This is nice.
Just goes
Don't
to
you
show
think
the...
so?
Aren't they a reflection of
Good day to you.
the owner's mind? He wasn't a Daedra
Greetings,
prince.
friend.
Right, well... We're gonna have to go stealthy. I can do it like this. Yeah, I don't need anything. I'm quite quiet.
Welcome to the House of Mania.
It's not noon, but... I do like gardens. Everything about being a Duke of Mania sounds like a good thing. I'll have a lot of time to do what I want. But I couldn't just sit here every day. Oh, she's there. She's so busy, she's sitting down reading.
Speak, sister.
I don't know. For all I know, it's about what the Duke wants her to do. Where is the Duke? I guess he sleeps in. Well, it's still somewhat early in the morning. There he is. What a fruitcake. Yeah, he's completely lost his mind. Look how he dances.
Did you hear that noise, Fergus? Was it an enemy?
I'm
Was
not
it you?
Fergus. Stop calling me Fergus. Oh. That's what greenmote does to you. Maybe I'll never touch the stuff. Well, he also takes that chalice of the reversal, so... Stupid Bosmer. Alright, so we wait. Okay. She's moving. Where'd she go? There she is. I followed wide-eye to an unremarkable alcove in the palace courtyard. I should watch from this vantage point to see what she does. Does it do that for anybody? I've observed wide-eye activating the secret entrance to the greenmote silo. I need to get inside and procure 2 extra doses of the potent drug without getting caught. Ah, okay. There's no cost for anybody to come down here. Let's take the ladder. Oh, this place is a little, Well, it looks like just about every other cavern I've gone into. Now I've got to find out where to go. Not be seen. For all I know, there's going to be, Orioles down here. Stinks. Oh, there's something lit over here. Maybe this is the way to go? Yeah, there are Orioles here. As I thought. Okay. Well, it's heavily guarded. Can not be caught.
You're making more noise than a guard patrol. Keep quiet, will you?
This way. Which way? This be it. Didn't I just see her walking? Or is that an Oriole? No, it's Wide-Eye. Just scratch my nose. Ooh. Is this it? Oh, it's not what I thought it would look like. I've obtained 2 doses of greenmote. I now need to sneak into Thaden's kitchen sometime before 8 o'clock and attempt to slip an extra dose into his evening meal and into his wine without being seen. Otherwise, try again tomorrow night. Gunler prepares the meal in the morning, so I'll have to wait until the afternoon to poison his food. Things I do. I thought I'd have to be sneaking around to poison a duke. Oh well, I get to take his place. Almost out. Could have been here. There it is. I think only Orioles and Wide-Eye come down here. Or? No? That's the Duchess of Dementias. That's her assistant. Okay, let's see about poisoning the food. I haven't been through this door and explored everywhere, but I am allowed to. Why is first my nose, now my eyes itchy? Itchy face. Well, this is a nice, pleasant room. Oh, very much like it. Huh. Wonder who lives here. Whose room is this? I wouldn't mind having a room like this.
I reckon that fish should stay in water, not jump out and chase you.
Not sure what that was about. Okay, so we've come around in circles.
Welcome to the Halcyon Conservatory.
Thank you. Ah. I found the Duke's quarters is locked. We have to find the kitchens. Duke Thaden?
Ah, you again. A pleasure, I'm sure. No time for chatter now. I have a few important things to attend to. Or did I? Ah, well.
Ugh, give me a break. You don't do anything.
Welcome to the Halcyon Conservatory.
Besides, have fun all day. Well, where's the kitchen? Not sure what's going on here. Okay, move. Perhaps we should break into his room. Let's go. Oh, looks like a shrine.
I don't know if I like this.
What's wrong? Poisoning somebody? I don't think I have much of a choice. Sheogorath has told me to. What? Is this the kitchen? I guess so. Greenmote in his food. Where's his wine? Nothing written. Food's been drugged, but... Oh. Ooh. Cannot be seen. Well, which would be his wine? Probably this nice bottle here. I've slipped an extra dose of greenmote into Thaden's meal and Thaden's wine. I should proceed to the dining area at 8 o'clock for the evening feast and watch the effects of the greenmote overdose has on Thaden. I'm in charge. It's going to be the finest wine, so I'll tell you that. Not that cheap stuff. Probably don't have to make myself invisible now, but... Well, still over 4 hours away. Oh yeah, Wolfgang. That is a big chair.
Welcome to the House of Mania. Welcome to the House of Mania.
Thank you.
Go.
Greetings, friend.
Good day to you.
Well, now we just wait for the evening meal. I wonder why he eats at 8. Maybe because he gets up late and starts dancing to the plants and fruits and the
One
flowers
does
and the
not
plants
have
in the
to be
garden.
lunatic to talk to oneself. Definitely not.
Oh, I talk to myself all the time. Let's just wait.
Good day to you.
Good day.
Hello again, my friend.
Hello. Well, let's waste the time out here, shall we? Let's read that book about the saints and seducers. I'm actually quite curious about it. Sentinels of the Isles, a treatise on the Golden Saint, Dark Seducer Culture, and History within the Shivering Isles by Andok Marrier. Well, you know, maybe I should have read this first, so I got to know what either side is like. Author's note: this volume attempts to catalog and analyze known, suspected, and rumored facts about the two races that serve to maintain order within the Shivering Isles. It is by no means intended to serve as the authoritative work on the matter. Rather, it is a personal effort on the part of the author to better understand these unique creatures. Yes, very unique. In the service of the Lord. It is beyond the scope of this work to determine the origins of the Golden Saints and Dark Seducers. They are Daedra, and as such, their basic existence is a mystery to those mortal born. The commonly held belief that all Daedra are incapable of creation suggests that even Lord Sheogorath himself is not responsible for the genesis of these races. Yet it is worth noting that the Prince of Madness has motives and powers that none may guess. To attempt to do so would only confuse the subject further. It is enough, then, to see that they exist and know that it is so. Beyond this knowledge, however, it is curious that the Saints and Seducers serve Lord Sheogorath unerringly. Yeah, I've noticed that. This allegiance is ultimate and eternal, from all indications, but its source is unknown. Could it be that they themselves were tricked into service by the Mad God? Or do they simply ally themselves with the greatest power in the realm? Previous literary works suggest that Daedra choose to serve their masters so that they might find protection and safe harbor. Clearly the Saints and Seducers have this in the Shivering Isles. Indeed, they have fortresses which few, not of their race, are allowed to enter. They have power in the realm, acting as guardians of those who serve Lord Sheogorath. Constantly they vie for the favor of our Lord, fighting any who oppose him and, at times, even each other. It is reasonable to assume, then, that they have made a willing choice to take up their role in the Isles. Character and society. Now this is where it should get interesting. The immediate image called to mind when hearing the name Golden Saint suggests an angelic figure, elegant and benevolent. It is ironic, then, that while the Golden Saints embody this image and form, their behavior is in stark contrast to it. Yes, that's... I'm not really fond of them, actually, because of that. The Saints are a proud, arrogant race, quick to anger and cruel in their punishment. I'm liking them less. Cruel in their punishment. There is no question that they view all the Isles as inferior, and make no effort to hide this in their interactions. Dark Seducers also exhibit little beyond their appearance to match their names. While they too assert their superiority over all others in the realm, they appear to have a more patient, introspective nature about them. They often appear humble in their dealings with mortals, and are known to be patient with lesser races. I'm starting to like the Mazgan more and more. In fact, the terms Golden Saint and Dark Seducer are external constructs. While the two groups recognize and respond to these names, they have their own names for their races, the Oriel and the Mazgan, respectively. It is possible the Daedra simply have no concern for the names and titles given to them by lesser beings, or perhaps they find amusement in their names. Further research into this subject is necessary but daunting, as the Saints and Seducers do not freely offer personal information about themselves. Other information can be gathered from observation. It is easy to see that the two groups are strongly militaristic in their societal structures. One's strength and discipline determines one's place in society. Military commanders, for example, are revered by their subordinates. With further observation, a second distinction becomes apparent. Both societies are matriarchal in nature. I could have told you that. I've only met one male among either side of them. Females lead the guards within New Sheoth and have the highest positions of power. Males, while not openly denigrated, are clearly subservient to their female superiors. It is unclear where this practice began, but has been wholly integrated into the daily lives of both races. Conflict and conquest. Any resident of the Shivering Isles can confirm that it is unwise to provoke the Golden Saints and Dark Seducers. They thrive on conflict and warfare, and are quick to punish any and all who disobey. Acting in their capacity as guardians of the realm does not satisfy them, however, and so they often engage in combat with one another, despite being garrisoned in areas where they are unlikely to interact. So, being in conflict keeps them happy. Interesting. It is possible that this is more than an outlet for aggressive behavior. Repeated engagements between the two races may be an effort to gain favor with Lord Sheogorath. If one can triumph over the other, it would prove superiority and a right to gain sole control over the realm. The battle for Ceylarn is of particular interest, as both sides have been locked in combat with no hope of resolution for time beyond memory. Does this combat serve to sharpen the skills of the two sides, or weaken them when they could be directed elsewhere? If the conflict cannot be resolved, why does Lord Sheogorath not step in and settle it himself? Well, he wants to keep them happy, doesn't it? It seems like he does actually care about the happiness in general. There's specific circumstances where I can see that he will destroy someone just on a whim. Religion and ceremony. Little is known about the private customs of the Golden Saints and Dark Seducers. They are reclusive when it comes to matters specific to their race, particularly regarding the mysterious process by which they return to the realm in the unlikely event of their death. Which realm, though? Turn to the realms. He must be talking about Shivering Isles. Well, I saw them, how the Mazkin totally revered the ceremony that they were doing for that, what was it, to light the fire. It is common knowledge that golden saints and dark seducers, as Daedra, cannot be killed. Oh. The animus of the Daedra is cast back into the darkness of oblivion and can return to the realm to take form once more. But reports of the time it takes for a Daedra to return to the realm from the waters of oblivion are anecdotal and inconclusive. The process by which this return occurs remains shrouded in mystery. Based on behavior patterns and strength of numbers, it can be deduced that the stronghold for each race plays some part in the process. Common phrases in language, such as, "May the chimes call you home," suggest that, rather than merely a metaphor, sound may play some role in the sequence of events. It is believed that the chimes referenced by saints and seducers do indeed exist and are considered almost holy relics. Attempts to gain information about these chimes, or the process by which they are used, has been met with exceptional hostility and so have been abandoned. Any and all information regarding the Golden Saints and Dark Seducers, particularly relating to private customs and origins, should be brought to the attention of the author immediately. The greater the scope of our knowledge, the better our ability to understand these compelling creatures. Yes, and I've heard that before, where they always return. The waters of oblivion. I don't think that that's here. Maybe there's a central place where the Daedra are born, or come back to life, or both. And then through some portal, as it was suggested, Brelak is for the Orioles. Maybe they come through a portal there and return to Lord Sheogorath's rule. I didn't get where the Mazkin come from down here. I haven't gone down here, this peninsula, or down here, or down here. I searched about, probably leaving the tip left over, but I didn't see any other ford. Then again, look, there's not even a road leading to it. It could be anywhere. It could be on this island. Who knows? Alright, well, not sure what time it is. It's coming up, 3 hours away. Why does it eat so late? So you can even see, I find this funny. See, even in the courtyard, it's not a very bright day, is it? Well, it's darker here on the Dementia side, and brighter here on the Mania side. Hello.
The Orioles no longer defile holy Sylarn, thanks to you.
How long has this been going on for, by the way?
Hi.
Hello. Well, I don't know. Should I summon Haskell? I think, of course, Sheogorath is just saying that because Haskell hates it so much. But we'll see.
You've done it. Color me impressed. On second thought, don't. I like what I'm wearing. All that remains is to watch the soon-to-be-late Thaden eat his food and smile with glee as his heart goes boom. Dinner is promptly at 8 o'clock, and those who are late don't get Alocasia Fruit Cup.
That was weird. Okay. Well, it's at 8. And he's reading a book. With food in front of him. There's always food in front of there. In front of his where he sits. Well, I guess we just wait. Who's a good Wolfgang? Well, I'm afraid to touch anything on here if there's that green mote in it. So I'll just wait and allow the Duke to start when it's time. Oh, he just started walking and then now he's staring at me. He's a bit of an odd one now, isn't he? been imbibing too much drugs over the years. You weird Bosmer man, you. Can you please stop staring at me? You're making me feel quite uncomfortable. Oh, this will be over soon. Isn't there better things for you to do than just stand there and stare at me? Maybe I should just given him a poison apple from the Dark Brotherhood.
All hail the victor of Cylon. All hail the great torch of Mania.
Oh, he was coming up to that thought. It took him a while. I've entered the main hall in the House of Mania, and the evening feast is underway. I should watch the effect the greenmote overdose has on Thaden. Yes, this will be quite interesting.
Oh my, yes. I feel especially delighted this evening. Perhaps it's time I recited my latest soliloquy. The lady fair, our love is told, with hair as fine as soft spun gold, lips as red as a sun-drenched dawn, skin as soft as a newborn fawn, eyes as blue as a cerulean
The last speech you're going to get to say.
Ah,
Last soliloquy you're going to get to say.
my heart
Ah.
can't breathe. Help me.
I will never be like this Bosmer fool, no matter how long I'm Duke of Mania. After Thaden rose to deliver an odd soliloquy, he clutched his heart and fell to the ground dead. I should now collect as much of his tainted blood as possible. Oh yes, this is where it gets kind of macabre. Ugh. I've obtained Thaden's drug-tainted blood. I now need to make my way back to the altar of Ardensul at the Seyselum, which is in... Where was it? Through Bliss? Well, that fool. I'm not sure where Vilya went.
Welcome to the House of Mania.
Wow. What's going on? Oh, they can teleport like that. That's interesting. How do you even get up there without teleport? Oh. Or it just was. But, yeah, they teleport. Alright. I'm guessing Vilya should be here for this, but I'm also thinking that Sheogorath is going to leave once the ritual is complete, and then it'll be just up to me. Do I really want this? But he's Sheogorath. I have a feeling he's waiting around just for this, so he can go. I don't know what's going to happen once he leaves, but apparently all hell is supposed to break loose across the realm.
You helped us at Cylon. The Mazkin do not forget their friends.
Oh, okay. So I see that there's Orioles already here. Let's bring in Vilya so she can watch this.
I'm thinking of changing my hair color. Do you think I would look good as a redhead?
I think you would look lovely.
So, you don't like my hair the way it is, then?
You know, it really all depends on the person. I don't think there's a set hair color for anyone. You might even look just as beautiful with black hair. Who knows? I don't know. Goodbye.
Talk later.
It would look different, I'll say that. Wolfgang, let's go. Alright, well... Here goes everything. I'm surprised you're not 10 feet tall. Your guards are even taller than you.
You have things to do. Talking to me isn't one of them.
Oh, yes.
We will speak when your task is complete.
I'd like to go for a swim.
Not now, Vilya. Ooh.
Once again has the ritual of accession come full circle. The blood of Thaden has been consumed by Arden Sul's will, and all of Mania welcomes you with open arms.
Do they?
I now declare you Duke of Mania of the Shivering Isles. May your light shine upon all our happiest days.
Oh, excuse me. Okay, so, what about this greenmote?
I've heard of such a grand place. To imagine all that wonderful greenmote under one roof.
Huh. I think maybe it should be destroyed, personally. Goodbye.
May Arden Sul enrich your mind and guide your heart.
I think I'm going to be a very different Duke of Mania. Someone more practical and not just so focused on pleasuring myself all day with wine and food and, well, women.
Tidings and...
I'm gonna have to be really strong. Sheogorath.
You've done it!
Done.
The ritual is complete, and you've survived! A shame about Thaden, but it's how he would have wanted it to go. Now, on to other...
Wait, I must speak. The ritual must not be completed.
What is your problem?
Syl! You dare interrupt me? Only I interrupt me. Like just then. I'm speaking with someone. We'll talk later. Or not. When is later exactly? Not now, I'm sure of that. Guards! I think Syl forgot how to use the door. Kindly show her out before I forget myself.
Well?
Thaden? Dead? You've done this. It was you all along.
Hold your tongue, little Duchess, or I'll tear it from your mouth.
Replacing Thaden with this outsider? This is how it ends. I should have seen this coming.
Calm yourself, Syl. You're making my teeth itch. You still hold your office? I suggest you see to your duties.
What duties are
I
those?
see what's going on. I should have seen it before. You conspire to destroy us all. You're a fool if you think I'll allow this to happen.
Fool? Visionary! Change is in the air, Syl. Breathe it deep. Bathe in its scent. Bottle it up. Save some for later.
Order stands at our door. They've taken the fringe. Did you even
Have
know?
they?
Do you
That
care?
means there's no way home.
And you speak of change.
Change will preserve us. It is the lifeblood of the Isles. It will move mountains. It will mount movements.
No, I can't do this. There has to be a way out. A way to escape.
Then go, Syl. Return to your quarters before I send you back in pieces.
Yes, that's what I'll do. I'll go. The enemy of my enemy orders the key. I'll keep them close.
No! Let her go.
This is not over, Mad God. I give myself to Jyggalag. As a priest of order, I'll be safe. Your empire will crumble before the armies of order.
I saw that one coming before she even said it. I suggest you just kill her now, actually. Are you trying to make this harder for me? Because you're gonna go and it's gonna be left up to me. Listen, if it's up to me, I'm the one that decides if this war is to be won or not. After informing Sheogorath of my victory, Syl, the Duchess of Dementia, became furious. Before she stormed out of the Seycellum, she threatened that we hadn't heard the last of her. I should continue speaking to Sheogorath to receive my rewards of office. I'd just like to know what my duties are, besides doing nothing all day. Alright, what is it?
Wondering why I let her go, aren't you?
Yes.
I can see it in your face. Mostly in the eyes. I may take those from you when this is done. This has never happened before! The ruler of dementia turning traitor? Unprecedented! I've seen others defect, but never a duke! Maybe we're onto something here. We'll see how it plays out. It can't be worse than what's happened before.
If you say so, I would have just had her executed on the spot.
I do? I did? And I won't say it again! But that's enough about that. You're the ruler of Mania. Oh, just look at you! You're positively beaming! You now have the power to summon golden saints. They've always served the Duke of Mania. I think it's the bright colors. They just love 'em.
I'd rather have the maskin at my
And
side.
here is the Ring of Lordship, a symbol of your new station. Symbols are important. They carry weight in this realm, and others. You would be well served to remember that.
And the fringe?
She was right about that. I can feel it. In my bones. The little ones. The Grey March has swept the fringe. Aura gathers its forces there as we speak. And I hate when people gather forces in my fringe. You'll need to put an end to that. Stop them. My army should already be there, but I want you to see what you can do to help. If they continue to marshal their forces there, we won't be able to contain them. Make sure they can't.
Okay. Anything else you can tell me about the Grey March?
It swept the fringe! That's not good! See if you can't hold them off there, because if you can't, everyone is going to die.
I'm sure I'll be
No
able to.
pressure.
I'm sure I'll be able to. There's nothing that I haven't been able to do before. Especially if your armies are massing. Alright, so I've destroyed several of the obelisks. Can you tell me anything more about them? Do I need to complete what I started?
They'll get more and more active as the Grey March continues. If they've already taken the fringe, they must have one there already.
That's what I'm thinking.
I really hate those things.
Why do you allow them in... See, this is why I think that he has to abide by rules that he can't even change. And it's something to do with Jyggalag. Perhaps if he did destroy all traces of Jyggalag, he would be destroying himself. So odd. Anyways, goodbye.
Congrats!
Well, he's gone, but why did the Orioles go too? That's... Maybe he had no choice. Okay, so he gave me the power to summon a golden saint. Now, I'm thinking that I should replace my Dremora with that. This is more fitting of the position I hold. Alright. You're quiet, aren't you? By the gods, I wish I controlled the Mazkin. They are nicer, and they are sexy women, so... Well, I guess it's set. I better dress up for battle. And we need to head to the Fringe, to the Gates of Madness. Yeah, I don't remember. I'm trying to remember if there was an obelisk out there. I don't remember seeing one, but there has to be. I did explore the Fringe before going through the Gates of Madness. Alright. Well, it's late at night. I don't think I can... We can't sleep. We've got to keep going. Let's dress for war and head out to the Gates of Madness. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.